Welcome everybody. We're out here in Miami getting ready for the Miami Crypto Experience. Rolling with Doug from Vault Logic, Bruno in the back. We are just ready to roll. Doug, Tesla. We're in a Tesla, you know.
This is a Tesla Model Y, exactly. And it's appropriate that we're in this Tesla with a Bitcoin conference being planned because of the big news.
Yeah, so Bruno, what was the big news?
Tell us, Wayne, tell us.
All right, so Elon Musk's company Tesla just bought $1.5 billion worth of Bitcoin.
Wait, $1.5 million.
Billion with a B.
Yeah, million with an M, right?
Billion with a B.
What?
Billion, 1.5 billion that the company acquired. They had to disclose it to the SEC. That's why it's public. And a lot of companies are really going to start to look at moving some of their cash reserves into Bitcoin, not merely as an investment vehicle, but what's happening to our dollars, right? Printer going brr, brr, right?
Money printer go brr, which means print.
Your dollar's being devalued. Bitcoin is a scarce commodity that is continuing to increase in demand, and supply and demand, we know how that works. It just makes sense. You want to hedge against the dollar to get into Bitcoin. There's so many reasons to get into Bitcoin. Freedom, liberty, fight the corruption. It can create transparency in many areas.
And you can get rich along the way.
Absolutely.
But it's the least important part for us, I know that.
Yeah. Well, most people will come for the Lambos, right? Everybody's drawn to the money first. And like we were talking about earlier today, they come for the Lambos and they stay for the revolution. They stay for the liberty, the freedom. When you start to understand how the Federal Reserve works, how fractional reserve banking works, and you realize this can level the playing field.
In my case, I came for the philosophy, I came for the revolution, and along the way, I picked up a Tesla.
There you go. There you go. So
that's the only time in my life I've been rewarded for my crazy libertarian views.
Absolutely. So tell us about Doug. I mean, you've got some companies that are doing great things in the crypto space. Always looking to innovate just from talking to you. Right. Tell us what role is Vault Logic playing in this revolution?
Well, Vault Logic is a the name of that company, Vault Logic. It's the multi-use kiosk. So you look around at these millions of ATMs along the world, and they do one thing. They spit out fiat dollars from a fiat system that you have to be a part of in order to take advantage of those things. So it's really strange. It's like, an ICE car, loud, noisy, muscle car, smooth. This Tesla Model Y, smooth, silky, quiet, no pollution, no noise pollution either. So all these kiosks, these ATMs they're called, do one and only one thing: spit out cash. Sometimes you can deposit cash, and the latest innovation in 5 years, around 50 years in the ATM space, well, now they have touchscreens. That's about it, the latest innovation. So we had partners, and we all thought together, why do these things with expensive cash handling devices, all these sensors and cameras and touchscreens and pin pads, they do one thing? Why can't they do many things? So the Bitcoin ATM space was growing, and the big thing was, how can we get a Bitcoin ATM and a traditional fiat ATM in the same kiosk? And that's what we did. So that helps deployers who need to save space. They want both machines, but they don't have room for all of them. And then the kiosk that we designed can do other services too. Check cashing, bill pay, cell phone top-ups, all sorts of things, that will be coming out in the future, and we're experimenting with right now.
This is all stuff that we need, guys. I mean, how else are we going to build a crypto economy in a city like Miami without infrastructure? So, I think what Doug is doing is just absolutely incredible.
Right, and think about the city of Miami, perfect case. Lots of Latinos.
Yep.
What do they use to buy, sell, and trade? Paper cash.
Yep.
Yeah.
ATMs are cash-based, so this is going to help them discover.
Think about what they're charged when they go to send money back home to family in other countries, and just remittance fees. I mean, geez,
right.
Those industries have been vampires. In some cases, some of the poorest areas of the world, they're sucking. And imagine being able to send value without
that much fee.
Yeah, that much fee.
The CVS pharmacy
or
right there.
freedom.
There's a 24 hours MoneyGram.
Yeah.
Yeah, to send MoneyGram, to another country, costs more than it would be sending a tiny little fraction of a crypto send. Yeah, and then sometimes that takes time, and you have to be part of the banking system.
Yeah.
Well, or if you're not, you can bring cash in and you can turn it into it, but then
Higher fees.
yeah, if someone's got to go somewhere to get it. Yeah. So that's one of the reasons we especially started Vault Logic because of, as Andreas would have said, the other 6 billion. How do we help the unbanked and underbanked? They are familiar with cash. Let's meet them where they are.
Yep.
And now introduce crypto, which is a form of cash as well.
This thing's got some pickup, Doug.
So Miami is the hot place to be, right? So you drove down from Minnesota. in
Yeah,
this
isn't that
Tesla.
crazy? Yeah,
Crazy.
I drove down from Minneapolis in the middle of the winter and slept in the back. I car camped all along the way. You guys ready?
Whoa.
Got some pickup.
Right, and this is the slow one.
This is a slow one.
Yeah. So I car camped from Minneapolis. In the back, I have a 6-foot mattress, a 6-inch and 6-foot mattress in the back there that I sleep so comfortably in. And I wanted to test to see if I could survive the winter in the garage and the sub-freezing. It's -0, below 0 sometimes overnight. And the Tesla has camping mode. And that's really cool. So it hardly used any energy, and I was so comfortable. I made blackout, window blackout things to stop people from looking in and reflecting my body heat back down. I watch a lot of YouTube videos to learn how to do this kind of stuff. And I slept in this car for 14 days straight. I slept in the parking lot of Cracker Barrel for 4 days. I slept in a truck stop and paid $12 for a shower. I slept in the driveway of a friend of mine in Kentucky, horse country. And then, even at this speed, we can still use the pickup. Woohoo! Okay, that's 94. Yep,
The stopping distance is incredible.
exactly.
So speculation here. How long until you'll have a crypto wallet on the screen?
Yeah. Come on, Elon. Let's go. By the way,
Next step.
hands-free driving here, of course. I'll just sit here and let the car drive.
So tell us, Doug, why are you trying to come to Miami? What's got you excited about Miami?
Well, I came down here because all of my crypto friends are moving down here. Helen Vase is coming down here. Eric is already here. We met Annalise earlier today, and all my new friends too.
Yep.
And I know so many people down here. And then not just that, but the property rights for homeowners is really good down here. The taxation is way lower than any other state, especially my blue state. And then, controversial, the mask wearing is more practical. How about that? We'll say it that way.
Yep.
So that's really cool. And I've got my girlfriend's family is down here. They live in Naples, which is nearby. And
Yep.
so lots of reasons for me to come down here. I'm looking for condos.
Yeah.
Automatic lane change. Here it goes.
So April, we're gonna expect to hopefully have you back with us at the Crypto Experience at the Intercontinental, right?
Yeah, we have one of our ATMs will be in the lobby of the Intercontinental, which is so cool.
Absolutely.
Exposing to international travelers, other conferences, right? So many people will see it there, and if they haven't yet bought Bitcoin, they will.
Exactly. Yeah, giving them the access, I think, is the biggest component of what we're trying to do. Without the access and without the education, we can't really get the momentum that we need to really, foster anything noteworthy in the city. And there's already so many people here doing it. They were gracious enough to introduce us to Erica, and just incredible people down here, all working together already. So, bringing more people underneath one roof in April is just going to be absolutely, exciting.
Yeah. Very cool stuff, guys, and the connections you have are very exciting as well. And how many crypto conferences are going to be happening in Miami?
There's a Bitcoin holder.
So what?
Bitcoin holder.
Did you notice my car just zoomed out and got back into the correct lane because that car was going fast?
Yeah.
I did not touch the wheel.
That's
when that
insane.
happened. Right. And now I want to go up to little. There we go. Yep.
So cool.
Yeah, you mean the Lambo?
Yeah, there you go.
Lambo just went by us. Yeah, exactly. See, it says, "Oh, I can't go over yet. It's going to wait for its spot." There it goes. Now it's thinking about it, and it's got 8 cameras. It can drive better than I can. It just moved over. Let's go one more because we're doing an off ramp here.
So I think we've sold Doug on participating and being a part of the Miami Crypto Experience, and I think he's slowly convincing us to become Tesla owners.
Yeah. Use my referral code.
That's right.
Absolutely.
Yep. Tesla Y model coming soon.
Exactly. It's gonna actually take me off the off ramp. You see the little gray line? Yep. It's gonna follow this car.
And this is just, the tech inside of this car
Yeah.
just showcases and demonstrates how much of a need there is for cryptocurrency assets, because we can't be rolling around with wads of $100 bills in our pockets anymore, and credit cards that are susceptible to security flaws and all kinds of intermediaries that are just disrupting the entire economic cycle. So I think this just I think this opens people's eyes when they see stuff like this. And there's not many Tesla owners right now. I mean, a lot of people have them, but they're not as prevalent as maybe Lamborghinis in Miami yet. So this is exciting.
Exactly. And then as soon as that holy cow, the sexy Roadster comes out, the redesign of the Tesla Roadster, probably in a year or more.
Crazy looking.
Man, that is gonna supplant all those dirty ice cars, we call them, in the Tesla space.
Yep.
So
Yep.
we need somebody with some coding and programming ability to
So far, microphone didn't get too bad.
program something that's going to be able to track the ratio of Teslas to Lambos in the South Florida area.
Yeah.
To see the growth.
Sales and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sure Tesla is allowed to sell in Florida.
I think people want to come to Miami because it's just such a fun city. And right now, I think Erica talked about it yesterday. It's, such a different vibe right now here than there is anywhere else in the country. Not just crypto related, but in general.
Oh,
I think bringing people here is just so smart.
The other reason, the mayor of Miami.
Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about him.
Mayor Suarez.
I saw a tweet this morning that said Mayor Suarez, as early as Thursday, which is 3 days from now, is going to do a resolution to move some of the Miami city treasury into Bitcoin, following Elon Musk's lead.
Nice.
Which is so amazingly cool. So they're forward thinking. They want to attract all those fleeing Silicon Valley, California people, attract them to this area, build our empires and our businesses, helping everybody along the way understand crypto and the benefits it can provide.
Yeah. From what I hear, the California and New York mayor are being nominated for the best realtor of the year in Florida. So driving people here. But I've been saying this for a few years now, that there's going to be two sides of the fence that people are going to stand on. Legislators, regulators, they're either going to embrace it and benefit from a flourishing technology, revolutionary technology, and the people within that community and surrounding areas are going to benefit, or there's going to be others that are going to try to stamp it down, regulate it, hold it down, suppress it. And you can't stop this technology. You can't stop Bitcoin. You can't stop what's happening around the whole space. So that's just going to cause, like you said, like Silicon Valley, flee Silicon Valley, come to Miami.
Yeah, Silicon Beach. Silicon Beach?
Silicon Beach. How about
I know
that?
there's a blockchain beach already in California.
It might even be a Silicon Beach if not. We can trademark that right away.
Silicon Estuary. No. Yeah. The other Miami mayor news is he spoke with Elon Musk about something else. You know what that is?
No.
Building a boring tunnel tube from Brickell for 2 miles out. So that discussion was disclosed just in the last couple of days as well. So lots of Tesla action in Miami, lots of Bitcoin action in Miami, lots of forward-thinking politicians who are really doing the right thing for their citizens.
I did see that. So even Elon Musk said not only were they going to do it, but for a fraction of the price of some of the quotes they have gotten from other people.
One of the quotes was $1 billion.
Yeah.
And it would take like 2 years. You know what the Boring Company's quote was?
Was it like 30 million?
30 million, 6 months.
Yeah.
They're just finishing their Tesla or their boring tunnel loop in the city of Las Vegas, which is actually took less than 6 months to build, and they're going to expand that to all the casinos. And yeah, what an innovator! And of course, he's a Bitcoiner now too.
Yep.
We think he always has been.
Yeah.
He might be Satoshi Nakamoto. There's a
strong chance.
interesting
There's a movement
conspiracy
of people,
theories around that one.
Yeah, for sure, 100%. And I think like Tesla, when you think about what fossil fuels wise, I mean, how we know we can't continue what we're driving through right now, right? I mean, all these cars here on gas, it's just not possible, right? So I I think, what else is there really for a solution in the short term? And I think Tesla's it, and it's been it for a while. So it's exciting that we're even in one right now, to be honest with you. Getting to experience it is really cool among all these gas-powered vehicles in Miami right now.
What a time we're living in for so many reasons. In our lifetime, we're going to see the mighty dollar that already is decreasing, and our mighty Bitcoin increasing and becoming maybe a worldwide unit of account someday. And this is the beginning.
Absolutely.
We're seeing noisy ICE cars that guzzle gas replaced by completely silent and much more environmentally friendly battery cars that have perform better, are more
I'm about
fun.
to say, yeah, a lot of
I'll race these cars
a lot
any
better
day
acceleration. For
in
sure.
my giant, SUV crossover.
Yep.
Yeah. There's no lag for pistons to fire. You
Right.
press it and it goes.
Exactly.
Yeah, and I
Yeah,
think
so travel's cheap right now.
Yep.
So plan to be here in Miami. Come now, stay till April, or
Right?
come in April. And-
You don't have to leave after the
Miami crypto
experience either. You can stay. You can definitely stay, because I plan on doing that. Miami's become just a goal of mine, actually, due to the environment down here right now for crypto. More importantly, the just environment in general. I mean, Miami is just, this is the place to be.
Yeah.
You
So,
know.
some people like you may keep multiple locations to reside in, so maybe we should look at some kind of crypto timeshare.
You guys, I might have a proposition for you.
That is a
I'm looking
interesting
at
concept.
I'm looking at some real estate tomorrow and Thursday before I fly back to Minneapolis for $97 round trip. I'm leaving my car here.
Yep.
Yeah, this is fun times. Fun times.
Spend more and probably apparel to bundle up. than what you
I'll
can
probably
in
spend
gas.
more on
And
dinner and lunch, dinner on the travel days than I will on the flight itself. Man, that's amazing. That might go away with COVID recovery and things go back to normal. But
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at now. Now's the time.
yeah, exactly. No reason people not to come down here for your conference, which is called what again?
Miami Crypto Experience.
Oh, the Miami Crypto Experience.
Yep.
We're gonna
Loving
have some of the brightest minds, like Doug, coming in.
Thank you.
Doug, we didn't really talk about when you first purchased your first Bitcoin in this one, but I'd love to hear it again, because it just makes a smile on my face.
Yeah. I heard about it in 2010.
Okay.
I heard about it from some really cool guys. Free Talk Live probably did more for the crypto space than almost anyone else. And eventually at PorcFest, which is a Porcupine Freedom Festival in New Hampshire for the Free State Project,
Yep.
I bought some in 2011. And then I sold smoothies the next year at the campground. It takes place at Rogers Campground in Lancaster, New Hampshire. So in 2012, I sold smoothies for Bitcoin.
What was the price at the time? for
One
the smoothie?
Bitcoin per smoothie, so between $5 and $6. So that was cool. I had some takers.
And you're still taking that rate. So if someone wants a smoothie from you, you still take one Bitcoin? All right.
Exactly.
There
That's
you go.
close to $45,000 smoothie. And then I would take the money the fiat, the dirty fiat that I earned selling smoothies, and I would walk up the hill to the Bitcoin booth, which in 2012 was manned by Roger Ver, Charlie Shrem, Eric Voorhees.
Jeez.
I bought my second Bitcoins, or third or fourth ones, from those legends in the space now. Even Roger Ver we consider a legend. He still is.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So, all friends of mine.
That's awesome. So would you tell people that are thinking about maybe coming down here, and they shouldn't be maybeing it, but if they're thinking about coming, is it too late to get into crypto?
Not at all. It's early days. So, folks, if you're thinking, oh, I missed the boat, people have been saying that for 10 years and kicking themselves when they didn't buy at 300, 3,000, 30,000, 60,000 is the next stop here.
Yep.
And it's still early days because for so many reasons, you want to get into it now or you want to keep driving?
Let's let them come to the conference and learn more. But I think it's that's the message they need to hear.
Yeah, we're going to have breakout events, workshops for beginner stuff, intermediate stuff, mining, trading, getting started basics. So many people say, where do I start? So even if you don't know anything about crypto, all you've heard was about Bitcoin or any other cryptocurrency, and you want to come learn more, this is an event for everyone, for the community, and people are itching to get together. So come out to the event, have some fun, learn a lot, network. Some of the best things at these events are who you meet, and some of what you learn, and some of it what you meet, turns into future business opportunities.
And if you're a total noob, never used it before, want to learn the easiest ways, there'll be breakout sessions for you and your friends and family. Spanish speakers, completely welcome. We want lots of Spanish speakers. Somebody said, Eric earlier said that, what's the largest city in Latin America? Miami. Yeah, so something like 22% of Miami says they are fluent in English. The rest are fluent in Spanish.
Yeah.
So bring your Spanish-speaking friends, and that's a community who will benefit from this so much.
And the goal is anybody that shows up to this event without a crypto wallet set up or any kind of crypto in their wallet will not leave that event without a wallet set up and something in it.
Probably some donations from lots of people.
Yeah, so many people are willing to help. Doug, I saw you helping our artist. Danny, you set up his wallet and sent him some Litecoin. I think you sent him. Yeah.
And our valet here, I got those going, and the head of security, I got him a wallet right before the Elon pump, and he goes, "I'm up $1 already."
Yeah. Never underestimate the power of giving somebody a few dollars worth of crypto.
Yeah.
That could spark something. That person could, be a catalyst to lead to more adoption.
Awesome. Well, let's do it. April 21st, 22nd, 23rd, come out and experience crypto in Miami with all of us.
Yep. Be there.
Boom.
Do it.
All right.